Start by talking a little bit about your round today and how it looked out on the course.
Yeah, start off with a 3-putt, so pretty slow on that end, and was able to make like a nice 20-odd some putt on the second hole. So overall pretty solid. I had a really nice stretch of golf there through kind of the hard part of the course, hitting fairways and hitting some pretty good iron shots. So overall pretty happy.
You talk a lot about being home, but actually being out here in front of fans and friends and family that come out and support you, what's it like every year out on the course?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's nice to hear a couple extra cheers along the way.
Off the wall one for you. Are you an ice plunge guy?
Cold plunge?
Cold plunge.
Depending on the time of year, yeah. Sauna, cold plunge.
With these that they've got out here, have you used them yet at all? And
I have not used them this year, but yeah, I think it's awesome. It's awesome that they have like a little infrared tent. They have a little cold plunge, 2 cold plunges set up, maybe 3. It's very nice.
Could you have imagined them having stuff like that out here when you started? That
I think so. It's definitely the direction things are going. You guys want to recover a little bit better, and there's more science coming out behind how that whole process works. So the tour is just trying to accommodate what the players want, which is great.
How much do you use the pre-fitness? I mean, the fitness trailer pre-round.
Yeah, about a half an hour before every round.
Yeah, and what do you do in there?
Just warming up. Yeah, typical warm up. I wouldn't call it a workout. Just a good warm up. Just get the body warm and things moving correctly, and then good to go.
Cool.
Thanks.
Xander, you have a lot of experience on this golf course. How did the rains earlier in the week affect how things were playing out there for you today?
Yeah, hitting the fairway was key. It was interesting. On the 17th hole, I hit it in the rough. I hit in a few fairway bunkers off some tees early on, which is totally fine. But I hit in the rough on 17, and I looked at, and it was still wet, and just the sun never really came out, and so that dew was making that grass a little bit trickier, a little bit grabbier on the club. So hitting the fairway was key today.
Xander, Patrick Cantley was talking earlier about the advantages of being familiar with the conditions here in Southern California. How much of a factor is that, or do you see guys who've never played here before do well and it doesn't matter?
It's kind of a mindset. I think he was touching upon a mindset. You're going to hit a lot of good putts that don't go in. You're going to hit a couple putts that you think missed that go in. So being able to accept sort of some bumps here and there along the way, and he's also referring to the grass. You look around the property, there's like 4 to 6 different kinds of grass around a certain green, and if you're not used to it, if you're used to this uniform sort of overseed, then it might be a bit tricky.
He also mentioned the fact that playing in Southern California near the ocean in the heavy air, the ball doesn't fly as far.
Yeah,
is that a thing? Is that mess with guys' heads a little bit?
It's just an adjustment, and I think if you're not used to it, to some of those back pins, even now, what's that on 14 on South? There's like 3 behind it. You have a 9-iron in your hand, and you have to play sort of for the canyon to hit it to that back pin, which is pretty hard to get yourself to do.
Talk a little bit about what you need to do just now for the rest of the week.
Yeah, I'm onto the north course, so completely different property. Fairways are key out there as well. The rough is going to be thick, and I saw a lot of low scores on the north course, even with that added length. So guys are making birdies on that property, and just looking to tomorrow. Just need to play solid golf tomorrow, get myself in a good position.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Xander.
Thanks.
Thank you.